All right, this is an A-plus game. That means we got our A team on it.
Extra plug.
Mike Green, take it away.
Thank you, Malika. A great day in the Bay Area. A great day for sailing. The weather is nice. And a great day for the NBA playoffs to continue. Chase Center's going to be loud and packed tonight, hoping for a celebration of a series-clinching victory while the Rockets look to send the series to a Game 7 as we welcome you to NBA Courtside, sponsored by Pronamel. The Western Conference playoffs, Denver and the LA Clippers still have a Game 7 to play while Oklahoma City and Minnesota await their next opponent. And good evening, everyone. Along with Richard Jefferson and Doris Burke, Mike Green on hand, Lisa Salters with us as well. This is desperation night. One team desperate to keep their season alive, the other desperate not to have to go back to Houston for a Game 7. All right, Richard, let's start with Golden State. There's no secret to their success. Everybody knows it. Last 3 months since the trade, Jimmy Butler and Steph Curry are a match made in heaven.
They are a match made in heaven, and we can look at their scoring numbers, their scoring averages, what has been in the series, but at the end of the day, this is an elimination game. The Warriors' 2 best players have played in 8 NBA Finals. They've won a combined 35 playoff series. So when you look at this Warriors team, they are a team that knows how to close off a series, and that's the task in front of Houston.
Meanwhile, the Warriors also have the most analyzed thumb in the country right now. With more on that, let's say hello to Lisa Salters. Hey, Lisa.
Hey, Mike. Well, Steph Curry's right thumb has generated a lot of headlines in this series. He initially sprained it back in January and then re-aggravated it towards the end of the regular season. He's been playing in this series with that thumb heavily wrapped, but a picture of Curry getting off the team plane a couple days ago went viral because it showed just how swollen the thumb is. The Rockets have been accused of intentionally going after the injury, of swiping down in closeouts to try to hit that thumb. Curry has said it hasn't affected his game, but he said he would like to see more fouls called on intentional contact. Dylan Brooks' response when I asked him about it this morning was, quote, if he's complaining about contact, he should play tennis. Mike?
Just another verbal shock in the NBA postseason. All right, for Houston, one of the younger teams. So for many of these players, Doris, this is the biggest game of their careers. That includes Alfred Şengün, who has been marvelous and seems like he's ready for this moment.
Just 22 years old, playing in just his 6th game. And oh, by the way, maybe one of the best defensive players in league history, Draymond Green, is checking him nightly, and they count on him for so much. Scoring, rebounding. He's the hub offensively as a great passer. It would go a long way if the one guy with championship experience, Fred VanVleet, continues to shoot it. He's 8 for 12 from 3 over his last 2. If he makes shots early, maybe he can settle this young group down.
They've played 2 games already here at the Chase Center. The games 3 and 4. The Warriors won both to go up 3 games to 1. Rockets responded in Game 5. Who's going to respond in Game 6? Coming up next here from San Francisco.
NBA Courtside on ESPN is presented by Pronamel Clinical Enamel Strength. 3 times stronger enamel with twice daily brushing.
All right, Malika, thank you, and welcome back as this series has shifted back to San Francisco after the Rockets kept their season alive with an impressive Game 5 win, and it's going to be a packed Chase Center. They've battled now for 5 games, a series with the usual physical play and some added healthy competitive disdain. 15 technicals, 1 ejection, multiple contentious incidents. Expect more of that to come. Game 6 coming up next.
ESPN Bet Sportsbook has you covered all playoffs long. Keep up with big-time matchups, get daily profit boosts, and tell exclusive picks from Stephen A. Smith. Right now, you can get $100 in bonus bets when you make your first $10 wager. Sign up with promo code HOOPS.
Good playoff basketball, competitive groups. Nobody wants to lose.
I don't think anybody is trying to be friends with anybody on either team.
Closeout games are extremely difficult. They're not going to quit.
Down the middle lane. And a jam with the right hand. And he's fouled. It is all Houston. Golden State taking it on the chin.
We got young guns that's not backing down from anybody.
Suddenly, the pressure on Golden State.
At this point in our careers, we've seen it all, had all the experiences.
You could look back on part of the journey, but that's all well and great to talk about. You have to go do something about it.
Holding on to B-top, and even if you still won't cheer out. Geometrically, that should not have happened.
This is crazy.
You don't back down from anybody.
Here we go, the final weekend of the NBA's first round. Rockets and the Warriors. The NBA playoffs are presented by Google. The first round presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Back in the Bay Area, will it be the final game of what has been a very compelling first round series between these Warriors and Rockets? Golden State leading 3-2. Tonight's starting lineups brought to you by Modelo Especial. And for the young Rockets, same starting 5 throughout. A nice mix of some young talent and veterans. For the Golden State Warriors, already their 4th different starting lineup of these playoffs, as Buddy Hield remains in the starting lineup and Gary Payton put into the starting lineup to go with the 3 veterans. And Steph Curry obviously looks very tight right there. Always loose and ready to go. He's going to get to do what he does best and what he loves to do. NBA playoff basketball. Fred VanVleet and the Rockets were sensational in that Game 5 to keep their season alive. And the crowd certainly wanting a celebration. Meanwhile, the Rockets, they love that sound of silence. That's what they want to hear here tonight.
Oh, they're going to want to get started early. The more you kind of look at this series and you understand the Golden State Warriors, who they are, who their best players are. For the Rockets, you want to get off to a good start. You do not want to be going uphill against this team at home in a closeout.
Games 3 and 4 both went to the Golden State Warriors. And a Game 7 would be on Sunday in Houston if necessary.